Hello, this is Peter, aka Fathom on Twitter, here to do two little reviews. Combiner Wars, Decepticon Dragstrip. Let me zoom in on this guy from the packaging. He looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I will find all the parts.
Yes, you're going to find all of them and make Menasor.
And we still have to get dead end.
Yeah,
and
here he is, still in the box. We're going to unpackage him.
And
My son's going to help review. What's your name?
Nolan.
What's the other toy you're going to review? What's his name? Show him to me.
Dragstrip.
Well, Dragstrip. Yeah, Dragstrip.
Yeah. And he comes with a card to play a game. When you click all of them, you can play a game.
Oh, and who's the other guy? What's this guy's name?
Windcharger.
Oh, right? Yeah, Windcharger. They had him at Toys R Us. And we're going to be doing a little review of this guy as well. He is really cool for a Combiner Wars figure.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be a
chess piece.
A chess piece or what.
And check in the back.
Yeah. Here, let's go to the back. All right.
And it shows you all the aerial bots.
Yeah.
Like
it shows the aerial bot pieces because this is wave 1. It only comes with one Stunticon, sadly. See Dragstrip, Skydive, Silver Bolt, Alpha Bravo, and Firefly. Alpha Bravo typically is a normal guy, yeah.
And we still gotta get down, and we still gotta get Lockdown and Dead End.
Well, it's Dead End and Motor Master and the other Constructicons, right?
His name is Breakdown.
Well, that's not Breakdown.
I mean,
Breakdown
Lockdown.
Lockdown is somebody else, Ronan.
Lockdown is a school in white.
He's from a different one.
No,
all right, so we're gonna rip this apart
and get the card.
Open it up, and what are we gonna do? Open it up and
get the figure and get the card. When you can make all of them, you can play a game.
Yes, you can put them all together into what's the robot's name?
Dragstrip.
No, that's his name, but who's it gonna be? The big one.
Menasor.
Yep, you have most of the G1 Menasor, so this will be a treat. Here, I'll help you open that up, okay? Alright, so can I see what the card? It's two different cards. Hold it like that. There's the Decepticon Dragstrip, and there's a Windcharger. Here, let me see that card a bit closer. Here, let's do a little zoom in of the card. As you can see, his face looks completely different. He transforms almost the same, a little different.
Into a card.
And on the back of these cards is just a generic Transformers Generations logo. If you're wondering where these photos came from, last I remember, it looks like it's from that Transformers Legends game that came out on iOS and Android. Originally on Android.
You cannot make
it was
that
a pay-to-win game mostly.
Like, I cannot make Windcharger in the game.
Well, Windcharger's in there too. It's a pay-to-win game. They say it's free, but it's not. Alright, word of advice if you got kids. There's little transparent pieces of plastic that they could choke on, so cut them out first. You can pull them out. These guys look pretty cool. I'll help my son transform that in a minute. But what I really like is this module. Here, hold on, let me show them, Ronan. This module is a foot. I'm going to do a nice close-up because so far in the videos, nobody's done a good close-up online.
Yeah, but it looks like it's in the arm.
Yes, it does everything. This is the top portion of the foot. This is the bottom portion, which shows the coolest functionality ever. As you can see, this is the foot.
Go
ahead and show that to Mommy if you can. This is the foot. It is really cool design. People think it might be lame and whatnot, but it's actually really, really cool. So this piece here, the foot, is really cool. It will pop forward. And what you do is you pop out the fingers here. Let's pop this back. Pop the fingers out of the hand. It will either go all the way forward in a place and either become a left hand.
I see how he's going.
Or a right hand. And you have a slot right here. You have a slot here to put a gun weapon. For example, just put this gun right in here. And it fits just right. Manosaur is a big sword. And here you have Dragstrip. Initially the toy I thought just looked okay, but after playing with it for a few minutes it's pretty cool. So, to transform him, you see this part here, you'd actually spin this around. Then you spin his waist. Let's try to do this a better way. Not easy without a tripod this time. Clip this into place. His hands just go flat. Flip his hand in. This. Flip the hand in. His waist here spins around. What you'll do is after you spin the waist, you'll push these pieces in. First you click them. These feet here will go up and down. Click them down into place. Then you have pegs that go right in the center here. After you get that into place, these pieces will click in as well. It's not easy to do with one hand, but let me get this in real quick. They will click into place and you'll have a real nice race car. Just for comparison on this toy, here's the G1 version of Dragstrip. He is the old G1. He was easy to transform. All you do is flip this, flip the head, click it into place, voila. Really simple. And this flip around. So here you have the difference between G1 Dragstrip and the new Generations Combiner Wars Dragstrip. Actually looks really nice. I think it's the weakest of all of them, but it looks really good though. Compared to what it looks like in the box, by default, just looks okay. When you transform to a combiner, you would flip this piece and rotate it. Then you would take this out. This is actually very hard and solid. And as you can see, it can either become a leg or an arm, and this rotates too.
Can we transform him into a robot?
Yeah, you can transform him into a robot. But all in all, you'd peg this hand slash foot into the hole, like so. And there you got a hand for any of the combiners.
And everyone wants to see use that fit this.
Yeah, see, he's actually trying to put together the old G1 combiners.
But I want to use it with that.
And to compare them size-wise, here we have some Generations smaller figures. And here's Combiner Wars Windcharger. What's his name?
Windcharger.
His name's Windcharger. What's his name?
I don't know.
You should. Who's this?
Bumblebee?
Yeah, he was first of this smaller line. I wonder if with the new Combiner Wars, they're going to make the newer, they're going to make a Bumblebee for the newer Combiner. But as you can see, size-wise, he is pretty big compared to them, which is pretty nice. And I'll be doing the review for him shortly as well. This is part 2 of our toy review. We did the other Decepticon by the name of Dragstrip first. This guy. This was part 1. Part 2 now is Autobot Combiner Wars Windcharger. So let me get this into focus. Yeah, what's his name?
Combiner Wars Windcharger. Well, we tried to depict on Optimus, but it was not working.
Yeah. We've got Combiner Wars Optimus Prime right here. Sadly, the back piece that ends up becoming the Combiner part, there's no holes for him to stick on the chest. So go like this and then fall off.
Does the white one have a holes?
Yes, the white one has a holes. I think it's going to be a hot rod one or something. But and it looks exactly like this, which I don't understand why they didn't do that for this one. There's no pegs. But some third-party people have been making items that would do that. Alright, so let's take a look at this guy and see how he transforms. Can you transform him for me?
Yeah, first pull out away. Pull out these. And first you pull out these.
You end up flipping that. Keep going. Turn it to me so I can see.
No, I will do it first.
Remember his back. Good.
And that. Voila.
Oh, can I see? Alright, good job. Yeah, so that's how you transform him. His hands turn.
Wow, the card part.
Oh yeah, this is the front of the card. It shows the Combiner Wars photo from most likely from Transformers Legends. Then you have the back, which is just a simple Transformers logo.
Or you want to make it to a thing. So
well, here, let's take a look.
So make this.
Oh, you want to make him leap like in the card. Remember, if he's leaping, he's got to have his hands out like that. And like that, like he's jumping out.
What about he's straight?
Yeah, you can make his legs slip too. Alright, so let me see this guy up close. Let's do a close-up of his face.
Can I do Optimus? Can I play Optimus?
Yeah, you can play with him, of course. So that's his face. So his legs, he's pretty cool design. The only part is this sometimes gets loose. You can make him really tall with that. It'll click into place okay. But I'm kind of sad that there's no pegs or anything for him to be even part of the Combiners Wars line. He's just a character that is just a character and not anything else.
But he has that red rectangle.
Yes, his hands turn around like this.
I have a rectangle hole.
So, he has well, he doesn't have any special hole, only the hole on top there's a hole on top of where his engine is at when you flip it back here to do something, but it doesn't really say anywhere what that's for except if you want to put a gun. He comes with no weapons, he's just like this. Okay?
Yeah, but I wanted to put the
and he's an alright toy, looks pretty cool.
But I wanted to put
he looks like a remold of a face of another Autobot. I can't remember, he was a white vehicle just like this too. So, to transform him, I'll show you how to transform back, but here's a copy of the directions for Windcharger. Sadly, they were a little torn in the box when we got it. The box wasn't in the best condition when we got it at the store. People are just buying these like crazy and don't care what they do with the other ones. So yeah, that's the instructions right there.
And
let me just show you a little close-up of how to transform them. So you got them like this. Turn the hands like so. I'm going to show them. You already show them how to transform a robot. Don't worry, you'll get to play with them. So eager with these. Flip the legs up like this, like this. Flip this down. Push these into place here. I know you really like these guys. And rotate this.
Ooh, and I want to talk.
They have little pegs.
Excuse me.
And so you flip the other piece. Put that into that peg right there. Flip that in. Push this all together. There's a few different pegs you'll need to put it in. Turn this, there's a little peg over here that doesn't really do much of anything besides lay into place. So you lay it there, and lay it there. All in all, this character is okay. He just feels a little loose and can sometimes pop out. His underside doesn't look too bad at all. top side view. And top view is very nice. So he's a cool toy. I'd say this is pretty nice. Only downside is he doesn't combine on any but one. They could have just put 2 peg holes in here to make it so he would be on Optimus Prime's chest or any Combiner Wars character. And so with this, there's some third parties that oddly enough are making kits that will clip on. I've seen some online. They'll clip on into the areas over here and add 2 peg holes. So they'll just snap in right into Ultra Prime's chest right here. Let me just flip that out. Ultra Prime and Menasor have a similar build, just different, slightly different builds and molds. So you got these 2 peg holes over here. Some people have been saying about putting, I can't remember if it's Thundercracker or whatnot. Yes, Ronan?
And he says stick a little bit. He says stick a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't really stick much. You try to push him in, he doesn't really fit. He might fit slightly. See, he'll fit slightly, but then he'll fall right out. He's not really set to fit good in any type of way. But sadly, he would be really nice if he would have been usable. Actually matches Prime's look. But on that, I give him, yeah, a buy. It's still good. It's really cool Transformer, but sadly it shouldn't fit in the Combiner Wars. Yes.
But Huffer can stick on Optimus Prime.
Well, Huffer does, but Huffer isn't out yet. Huffer is just a remold of the Optimus Prime toy.
And I want to get Blackjack.
Yeah, Blackjack. We need to get Blackjack and Off-Road and the rest of the Stunticons when they come out. These are Wave 1. So the Wave 2 isn't going to come out for until maybe this month or May.
Vehicle is Optimus.
So, what do you think? Do you like this guy? You think he's worth buying or no?
Yes.
Good. Then look forward to our next review. The next review we're going to be doing is Pipes. Yes, in one of my last videos I said his name wrong. Actually, it's not Pipes. This guy's Gears. What am I saying? This guy is Autobot Gears. He comes with little Autobot clips, and that'll be our next review. So look forward to that.
And I would help him to transform the robot to vehicle.